I mean, a 40% production cut, as reported by Japanese news, is a pretty incredible figure.
Yeah, it is indeed incredible. Toyota has been one of the outliers here in terms of holding up well in the face of the chip shortage, but also, a crunch in raw material supplies across the global auto industry. But it looks like now there is a combination of both just the ongoing shortage of semiconductors, as well as a crimp in production, possibly in Southeast Asia due to the spread of the Delta variant. And it does look like this is going to hit the Japanese automaker pretty hard, although really the big question is whether then they are going to be forced to change their full-year outlook or not.
Reid, as you said, they've kind of held up better than many other peers. I guess what people are kind of wondering in Europe today as they walk in is, how much of this is a read-through to other car companies? Because this is both a supply issue and a demand issue. I know they cited more the supply issue in the NIKKEI report. But, how many other car companies are going to kind of follow suit in the coming weeks? Is this a read-across, or is this very much a Toyota story that they're playing catch-up?
No, I think you've already seen some of the reaction in the market today. The news from NIKKEI came out just a few minutes before the close, and we saw shares in Nissan, Honda, and Denso, a major Toyota supplier, fall in response. And it wouldn't surprise me if, we saw similar dips both in Europe and the U.S. Among car makers, because this is sort of a bellwether of sorts as to at least the production situation. As far as demand is concerned, the problem will probably continue to be whether essentially, global automakers can make enough cars to meet this boom in demand that we're seeing after a year of the pandemic.
Reid, when does this get fixed? I mean, what kind of timeline? I know it's all dependent on, coronavirus, the Delta variant, on access to chips, so it's a complicated question. But are we talking about, going back to normality in 6 months, or could it take longer?
Well, I mean, it's really just going to be up to the chip makers and also the demand for other component or other products that use similar chips. We're hearing reports of 20 months out, so it doesn't look like this is going to be a problem that's going to go away anytime soon.